Getting to know your friends and neighbors, this is Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
And good morning. Welcome to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Hometown Today is presented by Professional Floor Covering, your store for floors, and so much more. Locally owned here in Beaver Dam, Randy and his team are here to help you design the perfect space. Whether it's brand new flooring, countertops, and cabinets, or it's time for an upgrade in that bathroom with a new shower or tub, they have got you covered. When it comes to your kitchen cabinets, you want them to look beautiful and you want them to last for years to come. And that is why at Professional Floor Covering, they have partnered with some of the top brands available to offer you unrivaled quality and craftsmanship when it comes to your cabinets. When it comes to cabinetry, whether you're looking for a traditional look, a modern look, or anywhere in between, their cabinetry team is there to help you create your dream kitchen. And of course, when it comes to getting blades sharpened, I know they do a lot of things there. Make sure to check out Pro Edge Sharpening inside Professional Floor Covering. Whether it's your lawnmower blades, your saw blades, your drill bits, your hole saws, knives, scissors, you name it. If it has a blade, they can help sharpen it. I know this is that time of year we're getting ready to get all those yard tool blades sharpened. It's important to have good sharp blades on your lawnmower. You can do that at Pro Edge Sharpening inside Professional Floor Covering, 713 Park Avenue in Beaver Dam, or online at PROFLR.com. Kill Zomer here with you this morning. No Wally this morning. Why? Where is Wally? Where in the world is Wally? Wally is on our Milwaukee baseball bus trip today with a number of our fans. They are headed down to AmFam Field to watch Milwaukee play this afternoon. Going to be a great time, and hopefully, fingers crossed, if he survives getting loaded up on the bus, we're going to hear from Wally later on in the show as we get ready to wrap things up later on. So we'll check in and see how they're doing on the bus. But should be a great time. Going to be a great game. So looking forward to that. Of course, you can catch that baseball game right here on 95.3 WBEV. If you were one of the unfortunate ones that did not get to go on the bus, we will have another Milwaukee baseball bus coming up later this summer. So stay tuned for details on that coming very, very soon. In the meantime, today on Hometown Today, we are excited to welcome in Shannon Cooley with the Beaver Dam Chamber and Visitor Center for our monthly visit with her. It's great to see you, Shannon.
Good to see you, too.
It's always fun to have you in for your monthly visit, and as always, there is no shortage of things going on here in the Beaver Dam area in the coming days, weeks, and months ahead. So we've got lots to talk about today.
We do. We're going to roll right into just talking about some of the events that are this week and next week and a little bit through May. And just want to mention the Beaver Dam Community Library, because I love my librarians. If you're listening, they're the best people to partner with and organize with. Their book sale is this weekend from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. So all you bookworms, get out to the library, and I'm sure they have a huge selection to choose from. And also this Saturday, we have a program at the Dodge County Historical Society titled The Anthropology of Torture and Execution, Europeans and American Indians Compared. So that sounds very interesting. Then that starts at 1 p.m. Again, free and open to the public. You can find more information about that if you visit beaverdam.com. A lot of these events are listed out on our event calendar at visitbeaverdam.com. So if you're looking for more info, that's where you need to head to. Also, Saturday, April 26th. So we've got a few events, and I'm going to have you lead into this one after I talk about the Earth Day celebration and cleanup, which is organized by our Downtown Beaver Dam Inc. If you are interested in helping clean up the downtown, there's a 9 a.m. check-in at the American Bank shelter. And downtown cleanup does begin from 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. Lots of activities going on until about, I think, 4 p.m., even some specials at Habitat for Humanity. You can also do, there's a tree planting ceremony at 10:30 a.m., electronic recycling, upcycled bookend decorating at the library, and a spring renewal exhibit and Earth Day themed coloring contest at the DCCA. If you are looking to find more information, again, a lot of this is at visitbeaverdam.com. And also, The Nitschke mounds, you were saying?
Yeah. This Saturday, I know Earth Day cleanup here in Beaver Dam going to be next Saturday, the 26th. This Saturday, April 19th, Kurt Sampson from the Dodge County Historical Society is teaming up with the Effigy Mounds Initiative and doing a cleanup day out at Nitschke Mounds. So if you're not familiar, it's out between Beaver Dam and Horicon there, out on Highway E, and a really, really great site. But after the winter months, it needs a little care and a little cleanup. So they're going to be hosting that this Saturday from 9 a.m. until about 3 or 4 in the afternoon. People can come out and help. You don't have to book ahead of time or anything like that. You can just come out. You can come out for the whole time. You can come out for half hour, an hour, couple hours, whatever you want. And you can help with like tending debris burn piles. They'll have that going, picking up downed branches and logs and things like that. If you've got like a chainsaw or anything, you can come help cut down some smaller trees and invasive species of brush and vegetation. They appreciate that help as well. So bring some drinks, bring some gloves, snacks, some lunch, some gloves, make sure you put on some good work boots and come on out anytime between 9 a.m. and say 3 p.m. They might be going till about 4, so you can check it out. But yeah, come on out there and help get Nitschke Mounds all cleaned up and cared for. So it's all ready to go for the spring and summer for people to enjoy that wonderful space out there. Yeah,
and we're supposed to get nice weather for all of this, I believe. So it's supposed to be a very nice weekend for cleanup, and I'm sure a lot of us are going to be at home doing the same thing.
Exactly.
I know I will be. Sunday, April 27th. Actually, let's go back here. Our Beaver Bar Crawl. We are heading into a deadline. So Thursday, April 17th, is the deadline for registration.
That's tomorrow, folks.
Tomorrow. And $25 includes your crawl T-shirt, which gets you on the trolley, drink specials, all kinds of fun stuff, and then Beaver headgear is included. There is a shuttle, so we are actually at the limit where we'll have 2 shuttles now for the crawl. We've got about 140 people registered right now, which is really great. And this is going to be a good time. Dust off your beaver tail. We got a beaver tail contest, and if you're not familiar, so you're from Beaver Dam, correct? So why don't you explain a little bit about the beaver tail?
When back when I was in high school here at Beaver Dam High School, and I think they still do this around homecoming time, we would make a beaver tail out of cardboard. So you kind of cut the shape of a beaver tail, and then you have like a tab at the front that would fold over and kind of tuck into the back of your trousers there, and you would decorate the tail however you wanted. I went fancy. I was a little techie back in the day, and I loved music, so I managed to rig up like a little speaker system in the tail and played music in the hallways. So it's a really, really, really fun tradition here in Beaver Dam, and I just love that you guys are incorporating that into the bar crawl. This just sounds like so much fun.
Yes. So again, 21 and older, but we do the beaver tail contest. I'm just giggling because I'm not from Beaver Dam, and I think this is just great. We have a vintage contest, so bring out your old beaver tail. Ooh. Or we have fresh tail contest.
Okay.
So bring out your new tail.
I wish I would have kept mine from high school.
Yeah, right? We do have a couple examples. If you're looking for a template, we can get you that as well.
Okay.
But we'll be posting some of those examples on Facebook to encourage you to create a tail. So looking forward to that. That Beaver Bar Crawl is from noon to 5, Saturday, April 26th. Again, registration deadline to get that T-shirt is tomorrow. So beaverdamchamber.com is where you want to go to get registered for the Beaver Bar Crawl.
All right. That's going to be so much fun.
That I'm looking forward to it. Once we get everybody checked in, you're going to see Libby and I out there. So, and shout out to Libby. She's on the bus today to the Brewer game, so she's lucky enough to win tickets. So, Sunday, April 27th, leading into that weekend, Paddle City Big Band is hosting their concert. And just kind of an overview, this is a jazz orchestra featuring 19 area musicians playing all genres of music in big band style. Yeah. So super fun. Their spring concert again Sunday, April 27th from 2 to 4:30. You can purchase your tickets at bdact.org.
And if you want to know more about that, we had Todd and Kim Helverson in with the Paddle City Big Band about a week or two ago. You can go back and listen to that if you want to learn a little bit more about that show.
Yeah, that's great. And how much more time do I have?
You got a minute till we got to hit a break.
Okay, perfect. So that same weekend, April 27th, Pints with Purpose fundraiser for the food pantry expansion at Uga Brewery. Live music, Booty on Tap, 50/50 raffle, basket raffle, silent auction, food for purchase from 1 to 4, Sunday, April 27th. A great cause, and also led by our leadership Beaver Dam, one of our leadership Beaver Dam teams. So
fantastic! That's going to be a great time.
That's going to be fun.
I'm hoping to be down there.
It's going to be a great weekend.
Yep, it's going to be a really, really, really fun weekend. Well, there is plenty more to talk about. I mean, that's just in the next, what? We're just talking like the next 2 weeks here, folks. So we're just getting into this and scratching the surface. A lot more fun stuff coming up. We'll visit more with Shannon when we come back with more Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Welcoming you back to Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
And welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Hometown Today is presented by Professional Floor Covering, also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are joined again with Shannon Cooley with the Beaver Dam Chamber and Visitor Center, talking all kinds of fun things going on. And before we continue, It's sorry, my ADD is kicking in, and your coffee cup behind your computer is about to fall over on you. Just don't want that to spill out on you. That's all.
Perfect.
Now we're good, all set to go. Well, we just started to scratch the surface in the last segment of some events here coming up in the next couple of weeks, but lots more going on to talk about.
Yeah. So another shout out to our library, who also has lots of great educational events happening. Tuesday, April 29th. This is the one that I am going to be attending. It's the history of Beaver Dam Lake. From 6 to 8 p.m. This is free and open to the public. Light refreshments provided, but local historian Roger Knoll will share the history of Beaver Dam Lake from the building of the dam to the present.
That'll be great. I know Roger was on a little break there for a minute with some of his presentations, so it's nice to have him back because, man, that guy is just a
Wealth
fountain
of knowledge.
Yes. It is. I mean, I have talked to him I don't know how many times over the years, and every time I swear I learned something new about our community.
Yes, and you know, we Patrick Lutz, he's another one.
Yep.
Kurt, they are all in that wheelhouse of if you want to know anything about Beaver Dam, they have the answer for you. So, leading into that, Youth Safety Day at Power Sports Company, that is also. Actually, not also. It's Saturday, May 3rd, and this is a great event from 10 a.m. to noon at Power Sports Company, is where you can bring your kids out and they have hands-on safety demonstrations of farm equipment, ATV, UTV, lawn equipment, and animal safety. So this is a fun event that they host, and is also their, I believe their, let me see, Kubota Days, open house, Kubota Orange Day sales event. So that should be fun. Also, let's talk about some of those May events. So we've got Horicon Marsh, which has got lots of events happening.
May's a big time out there.
Yeah, so May 8th through the 11th is the Horicon Marsh Bird Festival, which is during the peak spring migration. But also, I want to talk about the Early Birds and Brews boat tour at Blue Heron Landing from 4 to 6 p.m. If you Google Horicon Marsh boat tours, you can sign up and register for that and enjoy a complimentary coffee or beer brew and a birding adventure tour on the marsh.
That sounds like a lot of
yeah,
fun.
right? And
great new way to enjoy the marsh.
yes, absolutely. And they have I think their pontoon seats 23 people, which is fun.
Big.
Yep. I haven't been on that. I went on the mud boat, which is super fun too, if you're looking for a different excursion. But they also rent kayaks there as well. So.
Yeah.
So get out onto the marsh, May 8th through the 11th, family-friendly activities, educational experience, just designed to showcase the Horicon Marsh's role as an important habitat for birds and wildlife. So they'll have birding, bus tours, whooping cranes tours, and smaller, more intimate guided tours. There's so much going on. They have a schedule of events and registration for those. So you do have to register for many of their events that they're hosting out there. If you go to horiconmarsh.org or the horiconmarshbirdclub.com, you're going to find an event schedule with all the things that are going on out there.
And I cannot encourage you enough to try to go check out one or two things, maybe one presentation, maybe one of the bus tours. Even if you're not an experienced birder, you've never been birding, but it's you're interested in the marsh, like it's a really great way. The bus tours especially are a really great way to just like visit maybe parts of the marsh you haven't normally been to and understand a little better some of the areas and some of the different things you might see. And there's guided tours with guides that really know their stuff and are happy to answer questions. I know Jeff, I've been on Jeff's tours many a time, and he's fantastic. A lot of fun. Yeah, so it's a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun. And just to, again, horiconmarshbirdclub.com, register for those events. And they do also have other events that are tied to the Horicon Marsh Bird Festival that are at Ledge Park, which is a great place to go if you want to see an overlook. It's so picturesque out there. I love going out there, take the camera. Yeah. But also, not just birds, wildlife. You're going to see all kinds of wildlife out there too. So hit the marsh May 8th through the 11th. And also coming up May 15th through the 17th, the Nancy Zeman Sewing Studio Annual Sew Quilt Create event weekend. You can plan your visit and see all kinds of presentations, sit and sew classes, product demos by their brand ambassadors, and you can meet the Stitch It sisters. So register for some of those programs that they're offering for free. They have prize drawing giveaways and their biggest store sale of the year. So that's usually a really big weekend for them. The Nancy Zeman Sewing Studio Sew Quilt Create event, May 15th through the 17th.
All right.
And May 16th through the 17th, and I know I'm probably like...
No, you're good.
I'm
You're
good. Okay, the Swan City Ice Show called Mindful, and I had to look that up because I'm like, oh, what is that event? So Friday and Saturday, the show is... Friday night at 6 p.m., Saturday 11 and 4 p.m. And this show is actually about, I'm sure you have young kids.
I do.
Is it Element?
Oh, Elemental?
Elemental.
Okay.
Yes, so it's based off the movie Elemental, and yes, so you know what that movie is.
We've watched that one a number
over and over
of
again
times in our house. Yeah.
So a really fun thing that they're offering event after you get to skate with the characters. So after the 11 a.m. show on Saturday, please join our main characters and the rest of the cast on ice for pictures and skating. So I thought that was really fun. So that is free with paid admission. Adults $11, students $8, children 4 and under are free with one paid admission of adults. So you can pre-buy your tickets at swancityscaters.com. So get out and see that show. Should be a fun day. And also some things to keep in mind. So I know we get a lot of calls from the Beaver Dam Chamber and Visitor Center about Memorial Day.
Yeah.
There is a Memorial Day ceremony, May 26th at the Oakwood Cemetery from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. This event will include local veteran organizations, bands, and other community members. And when you get done with that, stick around, head to Tahoe Park. Later on, they are going to be hosting their first water ski show at 6 p.m., the Muskies. So that's pretty much your... What is that? The opening to summer, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
So
kickoff to summer.
Kickoff to summer. So head down to watch the water ski show. This is generally their only Monday show.
Okay.
And most Sundays in the summer, they do host their water ski shows at Tahoe Park at 6 p.m. They do have a schedule of events at muskies.com. So head on over to their website to check out their event schedule. I know that there's like a weekend of competition there that I think they changed their event schedule. I'm not sure what weekend that is.
Sure.
But, also, a shout out, Old Hickory is hosting the For the Kids golf outing.
Yes.
You can register now for the For the Kids golf outing. That benefits the Good Karma Brands John Moser Children's Radiothon, sorry. All proceeds support the Good Karma Brands Children's Radiothon, which helps kids in our local community, which is great. Team spots and whole sponsorships, I believe, are still available.
Yep.
So grab a team of 4, enjoy 2 carts, lunch, and a full day on the course.
Yep.
Don't miss the 50-50 raffle, bucket raffle. They also have fun golf themed scratch-offs. You can sign up today at DailyDodge.com, and you probably can just search the Radiothon Golf outing.
Yeah, if you go to DailyDodge.com, go to the Radiothon page, and then click on Radiothon events, and you'll find the registration right there.
Perfect. Okay, how much time do I have?
We've got about a minute. We've got a minute or two before we've got to catch a break.
Okay, I'm just going to lead into talking about the upcoming Wisconsin Arts and Peony Festival, but also bringing light to our Wisconsin Heritage Peony Garden, which we'll talk a little bit more into the next segment.
Okay.
And that is located at the Rotary Riverwalk. Just some new things that are happening down there that will be tying into our Wisconsin Arts and Peony Festival.
Gotcha. Very good. And this is the time of year, as the weather warms up, we get to start talking farmers market, right?
Oh, yes. I missed that. You were correct. The first farmers market happens the first Saturday in May, which I believe is May 3rd.
May 3rd, yeah.
From 8 a.m. to noon. And you're going to find the farmers market again at the corner of Spring Street and Henry, right across from Uga Brewing. So very excited to get that started. We've been meeting with the farmers market vendors, and they're excited for the year. So, and that happens May through October, every Saturday from 8 to noon.
It's really fun to have watched that farmers market grow over the years. There's some fantastic vendors down there. We love going down there a couple times every summer, and usually like late summer, early fall. I like to make beaver dam pepper salsa. So I grow my own peppers, and then I go down to the farmers market and I get everything else from there, and it's so good, nice and fresh.
You grow your own beaver dam peppers.
I do.
Awesome. And you can actually find generally there's some vendors that do sell the Beaver Dam peppers there. So if you want to grow your own,
exactly.
And they also sell the fruit when
I might
it's in
actually
season.
I might actually do that this year. I might take a break from growing, and I might just go down and get some there. So
good for you.
looking
That's
forward to
great.
farmers market.
So and it just I know that most people there's not going to be a Tuesday market. It's only going to be on Saturday.
Saturdays.
So
Gotcha. All right. Very good. Talking again with Shannon Cooley from the Beaver Dam Chamber and Visitor Center. We've got lots more to talk about when we come back on Hometown Today from 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
And welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Hometown Today is presented by Professional Floor Covering, also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings under the big red awning in downtown Beaver Dam. And make sure you stop in right now during their super spectacular area rug clearance event. If you have not checked out the incredible selection of area rugs at McKinstry's, make sure you get down there and do so. They've got an incredible selection there. More than 70 different area rugs in stock and on sale with savings up to 75% off. Yeah, 75% off. You heard that right. You don't need to get your ears checked. 75% off. You can choose from brand names like Capel, Surya, Kaz, and Dalen. They've got all different styles from casual to formal, traditional, transitional, or contemporary. No matter what your decorating style is or what look you're going for, McKinstry's has an area rug to match and the sale prices that you're going to love. So hurry into McKinstry's Home Furnishings, downtown Beaver Dam, where customers matter and quality counts for 167 years, and visit them online at mckinstryshomefurnishings.com. We're back with Shannon Cooley with the Beaver Dam Chamber and Visitor Center talking all things happening around Beaver Dam. A lot of great stuff coming up in the spring here in April and May. But, of course, every time we have you in, we're getting closer and closer to that big, big weekend in June. So let's jump in and talk about some of the things happening. I know, I don't know if you want to, we teased a little bit before the break. Do we want to kick off starting about the Heritage Peony Garden?
Yeah, we'll talk more about the Wisconsin Heritage Peony Garden. You can actually Google that now. It's Google Mapped.
Nice.
And it is part of the Rotary Riverwalk area. You can find it on the south end. Most people know we call it the Water Tower parking lot.
Sure.
So the south end of the Water Tower parking lot, you're going to find the Rotary Riverwalk, and there's going to be some activity down there besides maintaining the peonies, which is in partnership with the Chamber, the Rotary, and Oven's Peony Farm. You're going to find some new signage that is going to be put in probably within the next few weeks, and that is now considered an American Peony Society reference garden. So it puts us on the map that way, because there are only, I believe, there are not many. I think there are 12 reference gardens in the whole United States.
Pretty incredible.
So yeah, and you're going to find at that we have actually added some more peonies last fall, but there are about, I believe, 40 plus different varieties of peonies now, and they're all going to be marked. You're going to find signage about the garden itself and how it came to fruition, but also about the hybridizers that donated the peonies for that garden.
Okay.
And all the hybridizers are from Wisconsin.
Very cool.
And it will also be QR coded. So each peony, you'll be able to scan a QR code and find out what the variety is, and it will lead you right to the APS website. So pretty exciting for us. There's going to be 5 signs, major signs that are going to be put out there as well. So, and also in partnership with the city too.
Yeah,
So,
I wish every garden I looked at had QR codes by every plant, because somebody, I'm like, okay, what is that? And then you have to trying to just search by description. Nope, that ain't it.
Yeah,
So I
so
love that idea.
it'll be an easy way. You'll also be
Yeah.
able to find some of that information on the visitbeaverdam.com website. That garden generally comes in bloom a little sooner than most, just because it gets full sunlight over there. There's not a lot of shade, so you're going to see that come through probably before the Wisconsin Arts and Peony Festival. But I would recommend anyone to head down there and check it out. It's a beautiful area. But also tying into the Wisconsin Arts and Peony Festival, we are host to the American Peony Society National Peony Flower Show at the Beaver Dam High School, which will be happening the second weekend of June, Saturday and Sunday. And see, I don't even need notes, because we've been working on this and marketing it
so much that it's just ingrained
Right?
in your head. You dream about it
Yeah,
at night.
pretty much. Yeah. So Saturday and Sunday, this is free and open to the public. You're going to find thousands of peonies and blooms, hundreds of different varieties, and also they are offering new to them, opening this up Saturday and Sunday, which is usually just a Saturday event for them,
Yeah.
opening it up to the public, but Sunday as well. And gardening seminars, all kinds of different gardening seminars. Most of them focused on peonies, but there are some like pollinator gardeners that are going to be there talking about that. But you're going to find that list of and schedule of events. They have it out already at visitbeaverdam.com under the APS Flower Show. You're going to see all that list of Saturday and Sunday gardening seminars, and those are also free. So you don't have to register, just show up.
It's going to be a great weekend.
It's going to be a great weekend.
It's going to be a fun weekend. Tell us a little bit about what else is going on that weekend.
So we have a trolley that's going to be running people from the hotel to the National Flower Show to the art market that's happening on Saturday, and we'll talk a little bit about the art market. So our art market is highly curated, so we jury. You have to put in an application. We jury the artists, and then we approve that, approve the artists. So we'll have about nearly 100 vendors there on West Maple Avenue, located the street of Dodge County Center for the Arts. That street will be closed, and also using the BDACT parking lot on both sides. Food truck vendors, we have live music going on at the same time. That is Saturday only of the Wisconsin Arts and Peony Festival, which is June 14th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. We do have a rain backup.
Okay.
So if it does rain on Saturday, which is not, it's going to be a beautiful weekend. It will move to the Beaver Dam High School gym.
Okay.
So
very
it will
good.
be great
Nice
for
to have that
festival
option.
goers. Yep.
Yeah.
Also, at the same time, and we're just going to talk a little bit about the other festival that's
Yes.
happening at the same time on Saturday, which is our Taste of Wisconsin Beer, Cheese, and Wine event. Online tickets are available right now. You have until May 14th. That is when the prices go up. So right now the tickets are $10 off. $45 tickets includes all you can sample beer, cheese, and wine. We have almost, I think, have most of our beer vendors signed up, so we're pretty excited. And also this year we're moving to an app. So Taste of Wisconsin will have its own app. We'll list out all of the beer vendors and the cheeses and the food trucks that will be there. You can rate your beers and wine right within the app. So we're really excited to move in the 21st century.
Yeah, that is awesome.
and that being included, and you'll find more information about that. Right now we're still adding all the information. We're just fresh into getting that app built right now.
I know that event relies so heavily on volunteers. Are you still looking for volunteers to help out that day?
Absolutely. So we are looking for cheese cutters on Friday. If you could help us cut all of the cheese, that would be fantastic. And we're also looking for pourers, late pourers, I believe, for Saturday. If you want or are interested, just call us at the Beaver Dam Chamber and Visitor Center, and we'll get you set up. But what's really fun about when you volunteer at the Taste.
One of the best volunteer opportunities.
It is one of the best. You get to also sample the beer, cheese, and wine.
Yeah,
so,
see,
and you get a free T-shirt. And
I don't know of many volunteer opportunities that you get to do that. So that's pretty
right,
fantastic.
and WBEV, I guess we've
Yeah,
talked about
we're
you'll be around.
We'll hopefully be down there in some capacity, so more to come on that. Excited for that.
So-
We've got just a minute or two left here with you, Shannon. Anything else we want to touch on that big weekend in June, and then just remind folks where they can stay up to date on all these things?
Yep, so visit beaverdam.com. We are currently working on a schedule of events for that weekend, but all kinds of things to do that are in partnership. The Dodge County Historical Society has their Ghost Storytelling Festival and Lawn Party. We are again welcoming back Mike LaCrone, UW Marching Band Director. That exhibit will be happening again at Nancy Zeman Sewing Studio, and he will be having a special guest appearance on that Friday of the festival, doing a book signing of his new book that was just released back in September. So we're excited to welcome him back, and a full exhibit. So we'll be exhibiting all of his concert attire, including the ones that Lois Levenhagen made. So all kinds of things going on, all kinds of art activities. The community mural painting is back as well. Dodge County Center for the Arts with their art exhibit, Peony art exhibit, and the quilt show as well will be down there. So lots of things. Visit beaverdam.com. Also, our visitor guides were just published.
Oh, yes.
If you are looking for, I have a box for you, by the way.
Fantastic. So you can
Yep. So come pick your visitor guides up if you can't get here during regular business hours from 8:30 to 4:30 p.m. We do have them in the yellow box out front.
Okay,
So,
very good. Again, visit beaverdam.com, a great resource, and follow the Beaver Dam Visitor and Chamber, Beaver Dam Chamber and Visitor Center on Facebook, because you guys do a lot of updates there too. So
Yes.
that's a great resource.
Absolutely.
Shannon Cooley with the Beaver Dam Chamber and Visitor Center. Shannon, always great to sit down and chat with you, and looking forward to seeing you next month again.
Always fun to be here. Thanks for inviting me, Kim.
All right. And when we come back, we're going to step aside quickly. When we come back, we're going to find out where in the world is Wally? Where is he? We're going to check in with him next on Hometown Today from 95.3 WBEV.
Hi, this is Randy, owner of Professional Floor Covering, and you're listening to Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
And welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Hometown Today presented by Professional Floor Covering, also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings. Shannon Cooley from the Beaver Dam Chamber and Visitor Center stuck around because she goes, I want to know where in the world is Wally. Our own Wally Lukashinsky is on the Milwaukee baseball bus, and we've got him joining us now by phone. Morning, Mr. Wally. How's it going here this morning?
Oh, I'm doing great now. I got to hear you bring me in with Fire and Rain. It's one of my favorite songs ever. I'm on a Brewers bus trip on Highway 33. I don't know if it gets better than this, Cale.
Whereabouts did you get, first of all, did you and everybody get loaded safely on the bus?
You were breaking up on me, but I'll tell you right now, we're on Highway 33. Gotta give a big shout-out to Milik Wall making this possible. We got a jam-packed bus full of people throwing around card games right now, a lot of conversation. Energy's high, getting ready to see a Brewers win today.
I love it. What's your prediction for final score today, Wally?
I have 4-3 Brew Crew, but the man to my right, Corey Sparks, he's playing heel today. He has 7-2 Tigers.
Wow. Okay, so that will be Corey's first and last Milwaukee baseball bus trip, unfortunately for him. And Wally, I don't know what you're doing to yourself, like putting yourself into your first Milwaukee baseball game during your fasting here. You're not even going to get to enjoy a ballpark hot dog or a brat?
Oh, no, I'm not going to, but I tell you what, water is going to be fantastic today. I'm looking very forward to that.
You're going to come back bragging about the ballpark water. That's what's going to happen.
Oh, I've heard of Milwaukee ballpark water. It's top notch. So that's what we're looking for. I got to see if there's like a rice vendor around there.
Ooh, I'm curious to see what you can find that fits within your fasting diet. So, well, Wally, we appreciate you checking in. Safe travels over there. Bring home a big W today for us, if you would.
We absolutely will do that. I'm telling you, Corey Sparks, he's trying to will it the other way. He's just giving, it's the reverse jinx. So we got to get a big win for the crew. We'll bring it back home.
All right, we appreciate it, Wally. Have a great time, buddy. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Hey, sounds great. We'll see you in the morning, Kale.
That is our own Wally Lukashinsky on the road with the Milwaukee baseball bus trip as a bus load of fans are getting to go down to AmFam Field and watch Milwaukee take on Detroit. So should be a good game. And, of course, if you didn't get to go on the bus trip along with them, well, you missed out. But you can listen to the game here on 95.3 WBEV. It's a 12:10 first pitch. We'll join about 10 minutes before that following our Marsh Talk coming up at 11:10, so we'll have them on till noon, and then we'll join the Milwaukee Brewers pregame in progress. Coming up, as we mentioned, at 11:10, Marsh Talk, we'll have Horicon Schools and Horicon Mayor Josh Moss. And coming up next on Community Comment, we'll sit down with State Representative Andrew Heisel and learn a little bit about what he's been working on. So looking forward to that all coming up here. Don't forget, we are less than 1 week away from the 2025 South Central Wisconsin Career Expo. It is next Tuesday, April 22nd, from 9:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. at the Beaver Dam High School Field House here in Beaver Dam. If you are looking for your first career, you're looking for a change in careers, you want to see what's out there, this is a great opportunity. Come join us between 9:30 and 2 at the Beaver Dam High School. It is free to attend. Just hop on over whenever you got time. If you're coming over to the high school, you're going to park in the parking lot on the east side of the building or by the family center or out in front of the school, and you're going to want to come around the entrance back by the football field on the east side of the school. That's where you're going to enter. You don't go through the front doors. Come around kind of the east rear side of the it's going to be the northeast corner of the building, like you're going into a Friday night football game in the fall. And we'll see you out there. All the details available on DailyDodge.com. That's going to do it for Hometown Today here on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.